The Brook is a vegan food business and is going through a bit of an evolution. So traditionally we've been running vegan restaurants both in Surrey and London, and we're now going to be moving forward and launching a food product business.
The new business model focuses on dealing directly with our customers. They can order online and get it delivered directly to their house. Some of the foods are ready to eat, others will just require a small amount of preparation.
At the Brook, our main passion is putting great vegan food in front of as many people as possible, and it's been brilliant to do that in our restaurants for the last few years. We feel that by launching a food product business, we can reach far more people because we aren't limited by those physical barriers anymore, and we can deliver to them wherever they are in the country.
There were three things that were appealing to me about the Brook as an investment opportunity. First of all, Thea and the team are really driven and ambitious, and having seen Thea put her mind to something, I have full confidence that she'll succeed. Secondly, the statistics about the growth of the plant-based food market are pretty impressive. And as we always say in tech companies, when you're in a growing market, that's kind of the place to be. So that's really promising. And lastly, I've come to the Brook myself. I've tried the food here in the restaurant and it's just really delicious. And as someone who's not a vegan, I found that very impressive.
As much as I'll be really sad that the Brook won't be on my doorstep anymore, I think it's wonderful that they're having the opportunity to expand into a service that will make it more accessible. So having a delivery service where people can order the same dishes that I've had tonight, I think that's a wonderful thing. And that's exactly what we need to do, is make veganism as mainstream as possible and just get it out there so everyone can try it.
Our approach here at the Brook, I think, is different because we just feel like this is normal food and this is for normal people in their everyday lives. We don't want to shout out the word vegan or plant-based all of the time because it is becoming the mainstream.
The demand for vegan food has increased phenomenally over the past few years, and a lot of that is down to the fact that it's not just people who are following a fully vegan lifestyle. Nowadays there are glass walls around the meat and dairy industry, and people are much more aware of the way it's run and its impact on both the environment and people's health, and so they are looking to reduce their consumption of meat and dairy and therefore eat more plant-based foods.
The range that we're developing here at the Brook will include some new products, but also our signature range, which has been tried and enjoyed by thousands of our customers at our restaurants.
I was so happy to find out that these guys are going to create a delivery service, because I know there are lots of times when I struggle to find time after work and I want something that's not just obviously vegan, but I sometimes want something that's a bit healthier, more nutritious. I want it to be packed with flavour. I don't want it to be a simple ready meal from a supermarket, and this is going to hit all of those nails on the head. I'm really excited for these guys. I have no doubt that they will be amazing. The whole country should get to enjoy this food.
The Brook's food is really hearty, it's satisfying, it's delicious, lovely combinations of flavours, and I think it appeals to both omnivores as well as vegetarians and vegans. I think the plan to launch a national delivery service of the Brook's food is one of the best things that I've heard all year.
The reason I think e-commerce is a great model to go with for the Brook is that it has a lot of scale built in. I've worked in technology for the last 10 years, so I've seen what it can be like when you manage to get a viral growth engine going and when you have a community built around your product. And I believe that the Brook can achieve that as well. And that has scale not just for the UK, but internationally built in from the get-go.
My background's actually in finance, and I find that the experience I've gained working with a couple of different companies at FD level has really helped me with running the Brook. For example, I spent a couple of years working with a women's wear brand who were moving from wholesale to retail, and they had to set up an e-commerce platform and understand the third-party logistics and the real end-to-end process of how they got their product to their customers and maintained a great service. So that's been really valuable experience that I can bring in now when we launch this business.
The potential here from an investment perspective is that it's unlimited where it could go. So it could start in the UK, it could go to Europe, it could be worldwide. As long as people are increasing their demand for plant-based food, the Brook will be able to capitalize on that because they've got the team, they've got the recipes, and the demand is growing. So I'm really excited about that.
We're really passionate about our food, and our aim is to see as many people enjoy it as possible.